Some series to integral calculus. Some series to integral calculus in which we are pursuing the discussion. Some series to integral calculus, how we can calculate the summation of a series with integral calculus. This is a concept that no one would have tried. I have never seen anywhere. Can we calculate summation of a series through integral calculus? Mind blowing, amazing, amazing and amazingly different. Integral calculus calculates area of a curve where curve has a function. If I say very few people actually they understand this basic concept. If I say sin x dx integration x1 to x2, then someone must draw sin x curve. Someone must draw sin x curve. And sin x curve underneath it with x axis, whatever the area is from x equal to x1 to x equal to x2, this is the area someone is calculating. Limit x equal to x1 to x equal to x2 sin x dx. If this is x axis, this is sin x curve. Then from x equal to x1 to x equal to x2, under this curve, what is the area with x axis? This is what it is calculating. So if I say I want to calculate summation of a series through integral calculus, anyone would laugh at me. Not possible. Summation of a series is completely different. Integral calculus is completely different. Integral calculus talks about calculating the area of a line that is a continuous line. If I talk about sin x, then that line is a continuous line. It is not broken anywhere. And underneath area. That is completely different concept altogether. If someone has summation of a series, what series we are taking? I think already we have discussed about a series, and that is alternate series. There is series called alternative series. Alternative series is like 1, 4, 3, 8, makes sense? Or if someone has problem, 1, 4, 3, 6, 5, 8, 7, 10, something like that. What is this series about? This is an alternate series. Alternate series means alternatively it will be an odd number and even number. Makes sense? Where odd number starts with 1 and even number starts with 4. 1 first slot is odd number slot and number is 1. Then number is for even number slot and number is 4. Then odd number 3. Makes sense? 1, actually it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 is alright. Now when slot is for even number, there it is 4 instead of 2. Then 3, alright. Then we have now the number should be 4. Then here it is 6, means plus 2. Whatever number is expected plus 2. Whatsoever. Odd number are separate, even number are separate. This is called alternative series. Or someone can think of like 1, 4, 3, 8, 5, 12, 7, 16 means at even number slots, number are multiple of 4. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 and so on. But in odd number slot, number are 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on. Can someone calculate summation of this? Okay, we will go by whatever I have seen in any example. In examination, it is written like this: 1, 4, 3, 6, 5, 8, 7, 10, 9, 12, so on, up to 24. Calculate the summation. Up to 24 means it will go like this, and when last number is 24, calculate the summation. Okay, if someone is very clever, he will really write down and calculate it. So last number is not 24, Last number is 124. Now we calculate. No one can. Not possible. 124 number who will add and in this manner? Not possible. Absolutely not possible. Okay, then someone has to find a formula to calculate it. How to design or how to devise a formula to calculate this kind of alternate series where even number is 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and odd number is 1, 3, 5, 7, and so on. This is called alternate series. Okay, the way we will take help of integral calculus here, this will open brain, mind of millions of people. That I am sure about it. That any problem can be molded into integral calculus like this. Yeah, this is how it is. If person is thinking that in real life, how I can mold my problem into calculus and then I can solve it. How I can mold my problem into calculus and then I can solve it. Makes sense? Like I am going from one village to another village. There is a village called A and there is a village called B. Distance between these two villages are 20 kilometers and in between agriculture field comes, in between forest comes and so on. Now I have to walk 20 kilometers. 20 kilometers is the distance from one village to another village. Forest is there, river are there, mountain are there, agriculture lands are there, so many things are there, and I have to walk 20 kilometers. Now I'm thinking, can I take a help of a bicycle? If I had bicycle, then how nice it would be. 20 kilometers probably I can go in 1 hour only. Otherwise, 4 hour, 5 hour, 6 hour I have to walk. That is too much. So can I take help of a bicycle? But problem of a bicycle, or can I take help of a bus? Bus. Bus is going, I can ride on the bus and it will drop me from village A to B. Can I take a ride of a bus? But bus runs. What bus do the commutation through its own protocol? Bus needs road. Bus needs more or less plain land, not mountain and river and forest and this and that. Then I saw if this is village A, consider this is village A and this is village B. Now from here, if I walk 1 kilometer, then I can see a road here. And road is going like this, like this. Road is just passing like this, where the forest and mountains are less, 1 kilometer. Okay, and then it is passing like this. If I walk 1 kilometer, I can take a bus. Through bus, I can go and travel somewhere around 15 kilometers. Once I get down, then from there it is 3 kilometers. Okay, I can use a bus, I believe. So I walked down for 1 kilometer. I took a bus, went 15 kilometers in a bus. Then I got down and walked 3 kilometers. Okay, what is the solution here? Bus works in its own protocol. You have to use that protocol to get your work done. This is the concept. This is the concept of kind of integral calculus. If I want to calculate summation series, integral calculus is a science that commutes in its own protocol. You have to ride on the go there, use the integral calculus, and then come down and do whatever you want to do. Like I have a tons of summation I have to do, tons of summation. Okay, then I will feed in computer all the summation in a program and see the solution or near about, write it down back on the paper and then come to the conclusion. These are the typically way how to use a technology. If I want to use computer or programming as a technology, then I have to go through that technology. I have to change my need in terms of that technology. Next. If I want to use technology of integral calculus to calculate the summation of a series, I have to transform my problem into integral calculus way. Use it to whatever extent it will give you the result and then come back. Makes sense? Like if I go to any shop and then I buy 15 items from them, typically grocery shop or anywhere, where I am buying a soap, I am buying a oil, okay, I buying pulses, I'm buying rice, and so many things I have purchased. I buy potato, I buy onion. Okay, once I finished buying, then shopkeeper what he is doing is whenever I am saying, can you give me 1 kilogram of potato? Then he gave 1 kilogram of he weighed 1 kilogram of potato, and in a polythene or in a bag or in bag what I am taking, he filled the potato on a paper. He wrote 1 kilogram of potato and price. Make sense? Okay, then I said I need 1 kilogram of salt also. Okay, sea salt. I want white salt. He gave one white salt packet, or he weighed one open white salt, and then in some paper or something, he gave and he kept in my bag, and he write 1 kilogram of salt this much rupee. Like that, 15 item he wrote like that. On whenever he is giving, he is writing. Whenever he is giving, he is writing. And 15 items. Now rather than calculating by hand, now he wants to use calculator. Now he has to feed everything in the calculator. All the prices, he has to feed everything in the calculator. At the end, he will say equal to, and whatever comes in calculator, then he will write. Oh, okay, is it understandable now? If someone has to calculate the summation of 1, 4, 3, 6, 5, 8, 7, 10, 9, 12, and something like that, that is written in the paper, that someone had to calculate summation of this series up to 124. Okay, how he would do? But he wants calculus. Calculus is like a calculator. And calculator cannot read your whatever you have written on the notebook. It needs different algorithm. There is a keyboard through which a keypad or number pad through which you have to feed the calculus, and you have to press plus, and there is a protocol to use the calculator. One, you finished everything, then press equal to, that is required, and then you see on the screen what number is written, then you write down on the paper, then you can keep calculator away aside. Means this is how, right? The way it is like that, it runs in its own protocol. We will do the same thing. If I have a summation series, if I have a summation series, then I have written in the paper. Now from the paper, I will use a calculus technology. I will feed the calculus technology the way calculus wants, and then I'll try to get the solution and I'll write it down. Different technology. On paper, plus, 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 it's a different technology. And to use calculus is different technology. Two different technology. Calculus is it is also called as a helper. If I talk about the designing, software design, then it can be considered as a helper function. I am doing something, then in between I use a helper function and then get it done and get the result. I believe it will come in a kind of strategy design pattern. Typically, it will come in a strategy design pattern. People can use template method also. So these are the fundamental people can use. Then how to calculate the summation and series through integral calculus? Many times we have described anyway. Now let's divide this problem into two different parts. What are the parts? Okay, this is x-axis and this is y-axis. Now x-axis is x equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so on. Now I'm going to segregate this x-axis. What is x-axis? When x equal to 1, I have function over x. When x equal to 2, I have function over x. When x equal to 3, I have function over x. When x equal to 4, I have function over x. What is the value of function over x? When x equal to 1, the value of function over x is 1. When x equal to 2, function over x value is 4. When x equal to 3, function over x value is 3. When x equal to 4, function over x value is 6. Can I describe everything fx in terms of x? Not possible. Because this is alternate series. Both are different. One is x. When x equal to 1, it is 1. When x equal to 3, it is 3. When x equal to 5, it is 5, and so on. Whereas another is x plus 2. When x is 2, it is 4. When x is 4, it is 6. When x is 6, it is 8, and so on. Okay, if that is the case, then how? Then we will segregate problem into two parts. One is where x is odd number, one is where x is even number, and we will solve separate. When x is odd number, we have x equal to 1, 3, 5, 7, and so on. Where function over x is x, what do you mean? I mean sigma sign, sigma x equal to 1 to n function over x. This is what the summation I want. What is that? That is fx plus fx plus fx plus fx plus and so on. Where x equal to 1, x equal to 3, x equal to 5, x equal to 7 and so on. What is fx? Fx is x. X equal to 1, it is 1. X equal to 3, it is 3. X equal to 5, it is 5, and so on. If that is the case, now let's talk about the even number. If x is even number, when x equal to 2, it is 4, means it is x plus 2. If x equal to 10, then it should be 12. When x equal to 34, then fx should be 36. 2 plus. Anyway, now what is the summation of all the odd number? Means 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus n, not up to n term. Last number is n, not up to n term. Okay, means if I say sigma x equal to 1 to n fx, then x is jumping 2 to 2, 1, 3, 5, 7, and it will go up to x equal to n. Sigma x equal to 1 to n means it's not n terms. X equal to 1 to x equal to n, where x jumps to 2. Okay, now we are calculating the odd indexing. So for odd indexing, when x equal to 1, I have 1. When x equal to 3, I have 3. X equal to 5, I have 5. If I connect all the top point, if I connect all the top point, it will give a straight line called x. Okay, this is called function over x, and it is x. Okay, now if we watch closely, then between x equal to 1 and x equal to 3, x equal to 1 and x equal to 3, we have gap of 2. Then x equal to 3 and x equal to 5, gap of 2. Then last one is then last index will be n minus 2, because two gaps are there. If I take the area strip between x equal to 1 and 3, this area strip will go up. And consider a hypothetical continuous function. Fx is a discrete function which is sampled at x equal to 1, 3, 5, means it is a set of connected points. What about another function called gx? Gx is a continuous function, and between x equal to 1 and x equal to 3, there is a function and there is an area strip and which goes and hit gx, This area strip is integration x equal to 1 to 3 dx. This area strip, can it be same as left hand side vertical, that is x equal to x. Next area strip from x equal to 3 to 5, it will go up, and left side it will be fx, that is 3. Means for each vertical there will be area strip on right hand side. For each vertical there will be area strip on right hand side. Okay, means vertical at x equal to x, I have function over x. This is a straight line, not a curved line. Function over x is x, and this function over x is x will go from x to x plus 2 and gx dx. Both should be same. Fx should be same as x to x plus 2 dx dx. If I somehow if I'm able to manage it, then I will have a gx function that I know. Okay, what I'm trying to say, many times we have described it. So I'm trying to say fx at x equal to x is same as integration x to x plus 2 gx dx, or summation x equal to 1 to n fx equal to x equal to 1 to 3 gx dx, 3 to 5 gx dx, plus 5 to 7 gx dx, plus n minus 2 to n gx dx. That is same as fx plus fx plus fx plus fx. With each vertical in fx is same as right hand side gx dx. Same. Okay, means if I find gx somehow, then the area of gx from begin limit, or area of all the summation of all the sub area, summation of one sub area gives the height of fx on the left hand side. If I calculate the summation of all sub area, then it will be summation of all the heights. Makes sense? Means full summation of the gx will give the full summation of all the height, and that will start from x equal to 1 to n plus 2. N to n plus 2 will be the last sub area. Means summation x equal to 1 to n fx is same as limit x equal to 1 to n plus 2 gx dx. If I find gx somehow, then I crack the thing. Then just use the integral. But integral was calculation of the area only. We transformed our problem into area manner, where each vertical is equal to one sub area. Summation of all vertical is summation of all sub area. They are continuous but non-overlapping. Net full summation is the full summation of the series. Oh, means I can solve any problem through calculus if I transform my problem into area manner. Certainly, this is what integral calculus is. Anyone can transform his problem or her problem into area manner, and then world is yours. Okay, this is a big sign of transforming problem into integral calculus. Anyway, now we have fx at x equal to x equal to x equal to x plus 2 gx dx. Fx is x, or fx equal to gx dx, dx equal to dfx by dx, dx equal to 1. We'll start with the 1. 1 dx integration will be x to x plus 2 will be 2. This side we have x and this side we have 2, successive approximation. Then I have to multiply with x by 2 so that it should become x. We'll try now. Multiply by x by 2 means I have to start with x square by 2. Yeah, x square by 2. We'll try again. X square by 2 up. If I had tried with 1, oh, I have to multiply with x by 2. X by 2. I have to start with x by 2. If I started gx with 1, gx dx x to x plus 2 resulted in 2, wherein fx at x equal to x is x. In that manner, we have to multiply 2 with x by 2 to get x. So we will try. So we will try x by 2. X by 2 dx, that will become x square by 4. X square by 4. X square limit x to x plus 2 will become x square plus 4x plus 4 minus x square. 4x plus 4 by 4. That will come as x plus 1. Wanted is x, we are getting x plus 1. Plus 1 is extra. So we'll try x by 2. X by 2 minus 1. We'll try. X by 2 integration is x square by 4. X to x plus 2 will come as x plus 1 only. Minus 1. Minus 1 integration will be x. X to x plus 2, it will be 2. Okay, we don't want 2, we want 1. This means we'll try with minus 1 by 2. We'll try again. Gx equal to x by 2 minus 1 by 2. X by 2 integration will be x square by 4. Limit x to x plus 2 will result in 4x plus 4 by 4, x plus 1. Minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2, x. x to x plus 2, 2 by 2, 1, x plus 1 minus 1, x. Perfect. We have got the gx and that is x by 2 minus 1 by 2. Okay, now what is the net summation? Net summation up to x equal to n. X equal to 1, x equal to 3, x equal to 5, x equal to n. What is the net summation? It will be from integration will be from first sub area is 1 to 3, 3 to 5, 5 to 7, last is n to n plus 2. It will come as 1 to n plus 2. The lowest is 1, highest is n plus 2. 1 to n plus 2, x by 2 minus 1 by 2. X square by 4 minus 1 by 2, x. 1 to n plus 2, n plus 2 whole square by 4, by 4. Okay, minus 1 by 2, n plus 1. Or if I settle down 1 by 1, n plus 2 whole square minus 1 whole square by 4, means n square plus 4n plus 3, n square plus 4n plus 3 by 4. Makes sense? Minus 1 by 2, 1 by 2 x, n plus 2 minus 1, n plus 1 minus n plus 1 by 2. Means net result is n square plus 4n plus 3 by 4 minus n plus 1 by 2. Okay, if I solve it, then it will come as n square plus 4n, and there and that side it is n plus 1. If I take common denominator as 4, it will become 2n plus 2. Minus is there, minus 2n minus 2. This side we have 4n minus 2n, 2n, n square plus 2n. 3. 3 will become 3 minus 2. That will become 1. N square plus 2n plus 1 by 4. It will come as n plus 1 whole square by 4. N plus 1 by 2 whole square. I believe this is normal. Okay, I think I have seen somewhere. N plus 1 by 2 complete whole square. This is what will be the summation where n is odd number. If I say n is 7, then 7 plus 1, that is 8 whole square 64. Sorry, 7 plus 1, 8. 8 by 2, 4. 4 whole square 16. It becomes 16. 1 plus 3, 4. 5 plus 4, 9. 9 plus 7, 16. Perfect. Anyway, now let's calculate for the even slots. So for even slots, first number is 4, next is 6, next is 8, next is 10, and so on. Let's say last one is n. Last one is n. Oh, not n. N means not the n number. Last one is nth slot. X is equal to n. X equal to 2, then height is 4. X equal to 4, height is 6. X equal to 6, height is 8. X equal to n, height is n plus 2. Means formula is x plus 2 for even number. Now fx equal to gx dx, limit, it is again going 2 to gap. Again going into 2 gap. If it is going in 2 to gap, then again I have to take from x to x plus 2. Area strip that will go hit the gx. Means fx at x equal to limit x equal to x plus 2 gx dx, but fx is different. Fx here is x plus 2. Earlier it was x. Here it is x plus 2. It will go from x to x plus 2 gx dx. What is the actual summation? Summation is sigma x equal to 2 to n fx, where fx is x plus 2. Makes sense? Fx plus fx plus fx plus fx plus fx. And on the right hand side, it is integration x equal to 2 to 4 gx dx, 4 to 6 dx dx, x equal to 6 to 8 gx dx. At the end, x equal to n minus 2 to n gx dx. If that is the case, then we will solve fx equal to limit x to x plus 2 gx dx. Okay, the way we did earlier, we will try with here also with x by 2. So x by 2 integration will be x square by 2, x to x plus 2. Then it will come as 4x plus 4 by 4. x by 2, x square by 4, 4x plus 4 by 4, it will come as x plus 1. This side we have x plus 2, this side x plus 1. Means we want one more. For that we will add with 1 plus 2. This is what we have seen in the last experience. This is successive approximation. We'll try gx as x by 2 plus 1 by 2. X by 2 is x square by 4, x to x plus 2 will come at 4x plus 4 by 4, x plus 1 plus 1 by 2x, x plus 2 minus x, 2 by 2, 1. It will come at x plus 2 only, perfectly alright. We have found the gx, and gx is x by 2 plus 1 by 2. Okay, if that is the case, then we will sum completely. This limit is the main thing. Limit will start, the lowest limit is x equal to 2 and highest limit is n plus 2, where n is odd number, sorry, even number. Limit x equal to 2 to n plus 2. Limit x equal to 2 to n plus 2. Make sense? Now we have x by 2 plus 1 by 2. Earlier we had x by 2 minus 1 by 2. Here we have x by 2 plus 1 by 2. dx x square by 4 plus 1 by 2x, 2 to n plus 2. That will come as n plus 2 whole square minus 2 square by 4 plus 1 by 2 n plus 2 minus 2n. It will come as n square plus 4n plus 4 minus 4, n square plus 4n by 4, 4 plus n plus n by 2. If I take 4 as denominator, then n square plus 4n plus 2n by 4, n square plus 6n by 4. I think this will be the solution. I think so. Okay, n square plus 4n, and that side, yeah, I think so. N square plus 6n by 4. We'll try. What about if x equal to 10? If x equal to 10, then it is 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10. Okay, that side let's try. N square plus 6n. N is 10. 100 plus 60. 160 by 4. That will come as 40. The summation should be 40. Let's try. I don't know it will come as 40 or not. I don't think it will come as 40. We'll try. 4 plus 6 is 10. Okay. 4 plus 6 is 10. Okay. We have taken n as 10. So last number will be 12. So 4 plus 6 is 10. 6 plus 8, 10 plus 8 is 18. 18 plus 10 is 28. Plus 12 is 40 only. Perfectly alright. Means n square plus 6n by 4 is the answer. Now we have to add both the series. But one side n is even number, one side n is odd number. In examination it is written up to last number is 124. If last number is 124 in examination, 1 plus 4 plus 3 plus 6 plus 5 plus 8 plus and so on, last number is 128. If last number is 128, means x, there is 126 because it is 2 more. Means x is n is 126. Means n is 126 and last x is even number. Means the prior to that, if x is 126 or it is 128 as a number function over x, prior to that the odd slot is 125. It will be 125 only. 125 and then 128. Okay, like 1 and 4, 3 more. So the odd number slot x is 1 less than the even number slot number 126. In that manner, if I want to settle down n plus 1 by 2 whole square plus n square plus 6n by 4. In that manner, the first n will be n minus 1 because last n is the reference point now. So it will come as n plus 1, n will be replaced as n minus 1. That will come as n square by 4. N square by 4 plus n square plus 6n by 4. It will come as 2n square plus 6n. will come as 2n square plus 6n by 4, where n is 126. If I'm trying to calculate, then n is 126, where last number is 128. That will come as 122 into 126 whole square plus 6 into 126 whole by 4. Okay, okay, understood, understood, understood. Okay, tell me last point is 8. 8. Then last point is 8 means n equal to 6. That is the last point. N equal to 6 means it is 2 plus, sorry, 4 plus 6 plus 8. 4 plus 6 plus 8. If last one is 8, that will come as 4, 6, 18. 18 as even number. An odd number 1 plus 3 plus 5, because x is 6. 1 plus 3 plus 5, that will come as 9. 18 plus 9 is 27. 4 plus 5, 9. And 4 plus 6, 10, 18. So it will come as 27. We have calculated now 2n square plus 6n by 4. Here, if I say last number is 8, means x is 6. 2, 6 square, 36 into 2, that is 72. 72 plus 6n, 6n, that is 36 again. 72 plus 36, how much it will come? 6, 36, 6 to 8. And it will come at, I believe, it will come at 108. 36 into 3, 8, yeah, 108 by 4. That will come as 227. Perfectly all right. We'll try other methodology. Someone would say, can I get rid of n? N is odd number or even number. Can n be the same for everything? Not possible. It is possible if the summation series is decreasing, like 1 by 1 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 6 plus I've just inverted it. Instead of 1, 3, 5, 7, 1 by 1 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 5 plus 1 by 7, it is going towards 0. 1 by 4 plus 1 by 6, well, 1 by 8 plus 1 by 10, it is again going towards 0. Then we can, if someone say calculate it in infinity, then it makes sense because it is going towards 0. We will do that also. There we can take n as both in both terms. In that case, because n is when it goes forward, then all are going towards 0, or since it is going towards infinity, then there is no distinction between n is even or odd. We can just take it along. This is not available in any of the book. Anyone will try. Please do not mind supporting us. +91 is the India country code. 94831 60610 is the telephone number. 94831 60610 is the telephone number. +91 is the India country code.